People who wear oud, those of you who like the fragrance of oud, hear me out. Don't get defensive. Don't get defensive. Sometimes it's not even that the fragrance is irresistible. It's that it's undeniable. We can't breathe around you because we're suffocating. It's not not that you don't smell good. Hmm? It's that we cannot smell anything else. Do you understand? It's just oud is immune. I understand that. I understand what that content creator said to you. I understand that they said to you, you will smell so good that you will resurrect the dead and the living will take their place. I understand that. I understand that they said you will smell so good. I've seen them on TikTok. You will smell so good that people around you will start to slap each other because why don't you smell like her? I understand, or him. I get it. And some of you are going to be like, oh, you just mad because you can't afford that baka. You can't afford that baka. No. Hey.
Okay, let me just say something real quick about oud, right? There's this misconception that when people say oud or when they say a perfume is woody, they just automatically assume Arabian. And when they say Arabian, it's always said in quite a condescending way, like, like this malam Arabian perfume, or you're smelling things like that, or when they say, oh, your oud is choking, we can't breathe, and blah, 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 blah. I've heard a lot of those things. I feel like not all oud is stanky, right? I'm just coming from church, so sorry. Not all oud is stanky, right? There are different types of ouds. There are different blends of oud, and most times the kind of things you smell that you don't quite like and you call Arabian oud might just be like a very, very badly concentrated on blended or very badly blended, perfume oil. If that makes any sense, it might not even be a perfume. It might be, oud and sweat, and those don't go well. So it's not necessarily like, about the oud. It's about the individual wearing the oud. Let's even leave that other hygiene side apart. We need to understand that there is oud in almost every perfume produced. And I'm talking your freshy perfumes, your Savage Dior, your Versace Eros, your La Vie est Belle, Lancome, your soft girl florals, your creamy vanilla perfumes, your fruity perfumes, they contain oud, but just in like different kinds of quantities, and then they're blended with like different other components. So when I hear men say, oh, I don't like oud, don't give me oud, madam. Okay, you already have woody perfumes, to be very honest, you just don't know because you can't exactly smell it. So I get it. When it's a bit choking and it's overwhelming, then it's a problem. I get it. But please, sometimes it's not about the oud. There are different types of ouds. There are different ways to wear oud. If people are not wearing their oud properly, or they're not even, it's probably the kind they are wearing. It doesn't mean that oud is bad or that woody perfumes are bad. They are stunning, beautiful, different types of woody perfumes. There's agarwood. Agarwood is clearly like, very, very like barnyard, forward, very, very dark, very earthy, very, very serious. We have cedarwood, that's a bit more refined, that's a bit more smooth. Then we have sandalwood, my favorite kind of oud. I call it the fragrant oud because that's like the only, I think, kind of oud that you can, that you get like some sort of fragrance from. Even when you smell like the original like back, it's fragrance. It actually has fragrance. Like it has a beautiful smell. So clearly, if you're gonna have a perfume that has sandalwood, it's gonna smell nice. Except maybe like it's blended with like leather, tobacco, and what have you. So nobody's saying don't wear oud or like all oud is bad. Don't even mind what this guy is saying. I get he's trying to joke, but sometimes it can be misconstrued as, oh, it's gonna make people think, oh, all oud perfumes smell like that. No. I have a few of my like really my favorite oud perfumes here. This is House of Oud, right? Crop 2019. And this perfume is so simplistic and so minimalistic, but it's so gorgeous. The only thing here is agarwood and coconut. It's agarwood and coconut only, and it is so beautiful. Like it is so beautiful. It's minty, it's coconutty, and then it's all blended with like the oud, the agarwood. It is pristine. It's lovely. You're not gonna smell this on me and think, oh, her oud can't make me breathe. That's not true. No. You're going to spend that. You're going to like it. You're going to compliment me because it is really, really, really beautiful. It's very standout. There is this chippy here that does not smell like the price. Smoked oud and vanilla, a beautiful dupe to By the Fireplace, Macy Margiela. This is beautiful. Like this is like smoked oud and amber, a little bit of vanilla and white florals. Beautiful, like beautiful, stunning. You can't smell this and say, "Oh, your oud is even if I spray this 200 times, you're going to because of just how the blend is, like how beautiful it is. Do you understand? Oud is not bad. Oud is great. It depends on how you wear it. If you're spraying something as strong as, for example, I don't even want to use oud maracuja because, to be honest, it depends on even how you wear it. There are a lot of like really oudy perfumes that if you're going to like bathe yourself in it and you've not had a shower, or you're like in a confined space, it's clearly going to be offensive. So maybe you should leave the talk of oud and focus on the occasions where people shouldn't wear perfumes, like oudy strong perfumes, or talk about maybe like the hygiene of it or the kind. If you're going to wear like a very strong, oudy perfume oil, there's that's like a different concentration to like what the perfume itself is going to contain, if that makes any sense. This one is voluptuous oud, Francesca Bianchi, and this perfume is class. Art in a bottle. This they say is oud, but not necessarily. This has oud, has a bit of caramel, has saffron in it, has mandarin oranges, has some citrus, has some white florals, has vetiver. This is so like God. Not all oud is stanky, is what I'm trying to make you understand. Like ladies wear oud, and oud is beautiful, and oud is, in all of your flowery pinky perfumes as well. But you just can't smell it because of just the blend. You're gonna get like, the very beautiful, spicy, citrusy, caramelized takes to this one, and then the like dried down, like to the amber, to the oud, just very smooth, like a dream, stunning, beautiful, provocative but not offensive. It's bold. You don't have to layer this, or you can if you want to. But this is statements. This is beautiful. This is an oud based perfume, but not necessarily. If that makes any sense, it's not going to assault you. Ebony Oud's Elixir by Zara. Oud, pink pepper only, minimalized. So bloody sexy. So bloody sexy. So good I had to buy a full bottle. Statement piece. This is oud. Summer oud. Ahmed Amagribi. And this are like just, you have a ton of perfumes. Beautiful. Stunning. Spicy. Citruses. A bit of leather. A bit of rose in it. Just God. When I see people say, "Oh, oud, your oud cannot make me breathe." Hello. Attack the main issue, attack the hygiene, or attack the kind of oud, or attack why it's just wrong for you to maybe be wearing oud, in I don't know, like an enclosed space, or maybe like wearing oud to attack the issue. The issue is not oud, it's just how the oud is worn, or by whom, or what blend of oud is being worn. I had to make this video because when people hear things like this, I begin to get things like, "Oh, madam, me, I don't want oud perfume, anything that has oud." Okay, you already wearing something that has oud. I can guarantee you that your Givenchy gentleman Hugo Boss, there's oud inside. Yeah. So it's the blend. You're buying roadside perfume oils, you're buying cheap ass perfumes, that are not well blended. What do you expect? Or even the good ones that still really have like very stupid blend. I don't want to call names. There are like three that popped up right now in my head. I don't want to offend anybody, but I'm just saying it depends on how you wear your oud. Let's attack the issue, not the oud. Like the oud is not the problem. Is all I'm trying to say. So oud is not bad. It just depends on how you're wearing it. There are a lot of stunning, beautiful oud perfumes that if anybody smells, they'll find it hard to believe that they're oud based. But there are things like that. So I hope that helps. There's nothing wrong with oud. Please wear your oud and wear it proudly, but just be mindful of how, or the blend or whatever. Okay, bye. I know the haircut is shocking you, but I mean it shouldn't shock you now. You're used to this thing. No, you don't think. Okay, bye.